Hello and welcome everyone to the Wednesday, December 10th edition of the SIG Contributor Experience meeting. As a reminder, just like I just saw Mario in the notes. Very good. Uh, as a reminder, this meeting, just like all meetings in the open source Kubernetes community, operates under a code of conduct, which essentially says to be respectful of your fellow speakers and attendees, and where you can add frivolity to the goings on.
That's a Mario. And that's a Mario.
I love it. So that's the code of conduct. Here at the beginning of the meeting, we like to offer an opportunity for anyone on the call to introduce yourselves. This is totally optional. I use it as an excuse to explain what the meeting is, so I shall go first. Hello, everyone. I'm Caslin Fields, and I am one of the co-chairs of the Special Interest Group for Contributor Experience here in Open Source Kubernetes. The purpose of our group is to handle all sorts of things regarding the experience that contributors have when they're contributing to Kubernetes. As such, we have a wide variety of sub-projects within our group, including contributor events, contributor communications, making sure that folks within the contributor community know about what's going on, GitHub management, elections for the steering committee, all sorts of things. And the purpose of this meeting is to give updates on all of those various sub-projects and general work going on within the special interest group. Would anyone else like to introduce yourselves? Totally optional. And my pronouns are she, her, which is like everywhere. But yeah. Anyone else want to introduce yourself?
I can. Hi, it's me, Mario. I'm a co-chair for ContribEx as well, and I also do stuff for SIG Infra and comms. And pronouns are he, him, and I work for Kubernetes.
Hey, y'all. I'm Chris Short. Pronouns are he, him. I work for a startup called CIQ, and the comms co-lead with Caslin. That is part of the sub-project here in ContribEx.
Welcome, welcome. Happy to have you all. Anyone else want to introduce yourself?
I was going to say, hi, my name's Yoshi. My pronouns are green, but I didn't think that would be too fun.
More Mario jokes.
Yes.
Anyone else want to introduce yourself? Totally optional.
Hey everyone, I am Arpit. I am a contributor over here at Kubernetes now from past few years. I usually contribute to ContribEx comms, but I decided let's explore ContribEx as well. So, hey everyone.
We're excited to have you. Anyone else?
Hey everyone, my name is Arnab. My pronouns are he, him, and I'm new to contributing. I've been recently joining these calls, and I'm here to learn what the group is talking about and hopefully contribute to Kubernetes meaningfully someday. Thank you.
We love it. Welcome. Anyone else? Totally optional.
Hey, I'll go next. My name is Tarun. Actually, I'm new to this particular space. I recently started joining the calls for the SIGs and looking forward to contribute over to the CNCF space for the open source projects. And in real world, I'm working for Cisco as a technical leader, and so we'll look forward how we can contribute to the CNCF space.
Wonderful. Welcome. Have you joined any other SIG meetings so far?
Yes, recently I joined a few of them, the gateway APIs and the storage ones. So from past 1 or 2 weeks, I started joining them.
Also, the cat has joined in. This is Alita.
Hi,
Wonderful. What did you
Alita.
think of those? What did you think of those SIG meetings, Tarun? I'm just curious.
I'm still trying to figure out a lot of things with them. I'm started going through their documentations and everything, and it's really taking a hard time to understand what exactly they're doing, and
Years.
to come with the space, and so that's what all
You're
going on with.
on the journey. You're doing it.
You're doing the thing.
Awesome. Welcome, welcome. Anyone else? I think that might have been everyone. Cat is not happy that I'm talking. All right, I think that's everyone. But if you haven't noticed so far, we have a very casual vibe in this call. So if you missed the opportunity to introduce yourself and you want to later, or you have any questions at all along the way, please don't hesitate to ask. We are more than happy to explain things. And so the last housekeeping item normally is asking for a volunteer note taker. The role of a note taker is to follow along with the discussion and take notes as best you can in the notes document, so that if we need to refer back to what we discussed in this meeting later, or if someone missed the meeting and wants to catch up on notes, they can do so. And it seems that Mario has already volunteered. Though if anyone new wants to volunteer, let us know. We love to have volunteers.
Thank you, Mario.
Thank you, Mario. We appreciate you. And so let's dive into our agenda. The first thing is events. I'm sure Maintainer Summit stuff is happening. What have you got right now, Mario? You're unmuted, but I don't hear you.
Because I'm hardware muted.
That'll happen.
So Maintainer Summit is call for paper is still open until Sunday. By the way, also
I'll take notes for you while you're talking.
Maintainer track is open until Sunday.
Yes. Both have the same deadline.
Both have the same deadline. The Maintainer Summit, we are currently at 26 submissions, so there is still place to submit things to Maintainer Summit. There's also the program committee selection will be done this week by Karina and me. We are in the process for getting our third chair for Maintainer Summit. We have a total of 6 candidates. We already reached out to one candidate to be chair. And I had a chat with the person this morning. So obviously it's my morning, so the person is in Europe. And we will hopefully soon announce the third chair for this. We have a couple of folks who are interested in program committee. The chair selection for Maintainer Summit Salt Lake City will happen before Maintainer Summit Amsterdam, so that we ideally can announce the chair position, who is going to replace me before KubeCon, before Maintainer Summit Amsterdam, so that we then already have the chair announcements. Basically, same like it goes for KubeCon chairs, so that on the last day of KubeCon they announce the new chair and the old chair steps off. So basically, Amsterdam will be the last Maintainer Summit where I will be chair.
Great. Awesome. Thank you, first of all. The program committee.
Yes.
You do not have to attend QCon, because I'm thinking of Amsterdam right now. I won't be there.
No, you don't have, but the program committee interest form is already closed. So you cannot get, but we will put this, this will be put out before for Salt Lake City as well. And for the program committee, you don't need to attend. This is purely,
DFP selection, scheduling stuff. Yeah.
Exactly. And I will basically try to, or my goal is to re-enable the events team after KubeCon, until we have Amsterdam. So because the next KubeCon chair will not be from the Kubernetes project, So the second person, the third person that is now joining is not a Kubernetes person. And
the next con chair or maintainer summit chair?
Maintainer summit chair, sorry. Maintainer
Okay.
summit chair is not a Kubernetes person. Which basically means that I'm not sure if we will have a Kubernetes person in the as one of the chairs after me. And I want to have everything set and settled so that we can continue the good communication between maintainer, summit organization, and Kubernetes project. Because obviously there's a lot of comms that we need to do, and we need to know deadlines and stuff like this. So this is something that we should continue. Yes.
Yep. That will be something to figure out, especially with awards, making sure that we have the connections that we need in order to run awards gathering on our side.
And I can also follow up on the awards. Today, Mars and Laura got back with the last address, which means that I have now all of the addresses of the award recipients for 2025, and now can the CNCF now can basically send out the physical awards to the award recipients. And we obviously want to send them out in a bulk, so we waited until we got all of the addresses.
Yes, shipping things in bulk is easier than not.
And that's it for me from events.
That last note was that awards from NA are still in progress.
Yes, and we now collected all of the addresses and will send them out. So CNCF has all addresses and will start sending them out.
Noted. Alrighty. That good for events? Good to move on. Any questions, comments, further discussion? All right, let's move on to mentoring. This is a very confusing sub-project for everyone who joins this call who is new to the project, and they're all like, I would really like to be mentored. And we're like, too bad. That's not what the mentoring project is for. So it's really a terrible thing. So there's a few things with the mentoring sub-project. I'm going to go ahead and explain. So there's a couple of high-level areas described here. One is group mentoring, which is where we run cohorts within the contributor community we have existing contributors in the space, and we need to level them up to become reviewers, approvers, chairs, leads, when we need to help folks move up to the next rung of the contributor ladder. We run group mentoring programs. There are also external mentoring programs like LFX mentorships, Google Summer of Code. These are mentorship programs run by third parties where Kubernetes maintainers need to submit projects so that we can get mentees from those programs who they actually tend to get paid by those programs, and then they will do work for the Kubernetes project for a specified amount of time. In order to do that, we need like program management type work of someone keeping track of what's going on with those external mentoring programs, when the dates are for us to submit projects so that we can get mentees from those programs. So there's that. We should add to the template, new contributor orientation. I'm going to do that right now. So there is one piece of the mentoring program that is meant for net new folks, which is new contributor orientation. So this is a monthly program that we run to tell net new folks about how the Kubernetes community works and how they might be able to find a place to contribute. And so that's the other project that we have to talk about there. And there's also There was kind of a small grassroots initiative of a new contributor trying to spin up like a peer mentoring program where folks who are trying to become contributors give each other mentorship, which I really love the idea of and would love to help support further. But basically, the mentoring project is unstaffed. So all of these projects that I just talked about are great and no one is handling them right now. So any updates on mentoring? Probably not, because Josh is not here, who is the one person who kind of tries to keep track of all of that. Though we do have folks who work on new contributor orientation here. New contributor orientation, I think we are having it next week.
Yes, Tuesday.
Yes.
Did we send out comms?
No.
Like
Comms
it is
team,
Tuesday,
come on.
right?
Whoever did it last time, copy that.
Yeah.
Swathi and Avni, I think, volunteered again to be the leads of comms for the new contributor orientation for this month. So we should,
Yeah.
Chris or Mario, someone, would you ping in the comms channel right now to tell them that we need new contributor orientation comms?
Yes, I can do that.
Like who is running the next NCO session for? I guess APEC or which one? Like the evening one for me. I forgot AMER or EMER.
Hello, Arpit. Would you like to run a new contributor orientation?
You can do it.
You're welcome.
I'm just asking, like, if like I remember last time Dasan reached me out whether he can run it, but he got into some emergency sort of situation, so I end up running it. So I am just asking, like, has he reached out again, or the slot is available?
Slot is available. He has not mentioned anything about wanting to run it. I am available. I could also run it, but I could also support, and I am more than happy to support if you would like to.
Yeah, I can
Yep.
too if need be.
Nice. We'll actually have a fairly well-staffed America's edition this time.
Yeah, I should be able to.
And Mia, I think the person who's been running that, I think his name is Matthew. I think he's still okay to run the next one.
Cool.
We should check in. There's a thread, Arpit, I know you're on it. If you want to ping in that thread to just be like, hey, what's up? Who's running sessions? I volunteer for this one if you want to volunteer for it. It would be nice if you update that DM thread.
Yep. I will do it after the meet.
Sounds good.
Also, I will be coming to KubeCon.
Oh, you got that figured out?
Yep. So basically, Nabrun and Priyanka reached me out for a maintainer tech session. Like they would like to.
We discussed that yesterday.
One quick info. Sorry to interrupt. The cats just throw down a box full of marmalade, and now everything is full with marmalade, and I quickly need to resolve this. So
yeah, go ahead. Jeez Louise, what a sticky situation.
By the way, everyone, Mario lives on a farm in Germany with many animals, so things happen.
Trying to figure out, like, we had a closet door fall off its thing, hinges, whatever you call them, this morning. That was quite a loud bang. Marmalade would be far worse than a door falling, I think. Yeah,
would be if it was the jar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so new contributor orientation. My note is that it will happen in December. We will work out comms and content leads among the usual suspects. If you ever want to get involved with new contributor orientation or want to help make that peer mentoring program idea a thing, let us know. We need people to help out.
Like, do we have any plan for any sort of mentoring program, or like it's the like we don't even have a plan and we are waiting for folks to get in?
So there was a guy who was like, I'm a new contributor and I'd really like to talk with other new contributors and do like a peer mentoring thing. And he reached out in SIG ContribEx and several other channels, including Kubernetes new contributors. And that's the last I heard of it. was he sent a bunch of pings in those channels, started a thread. He got a bunch of people interested. He said he would set up a meeting with all of those people. No idea if he actually did.
Not waiting on Josh, is he?
No,
Okay.
because me and Josh reached out and we were like, hey, if we can support you, we are happy to support you. You have our blessing. Please go forth and conquer. I don't know if he did.
Let me find the person. There's got to be a reason.
So like, is the idea something like this, like a SIG meeting? There will be a peer mentoring meeting where new contributors will join and they will talk about it, or it's something
He was
else?
just setting it up as kind of a, I want to do this thing with me.
What?
We're happy to do that, to set up Zoom, though we have all sorts of other problems with setting up Zoom, which we'll get to momentarily.
Oh gosh. But a Zoom
We could set up a
is not-
meeting.
Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah, we would be happy to set up a meeting, but he did not mention interest in us doing that for him.
Yeah, like when I heard of the idea, like I heard it in the call itself. I don't have any prior idea about it. So like the logical thing that comes into my mind about these peer mentoring thing, because Kubernetes is a global community, so we are targeting again a global audience, like anyone who wants to learn and all. So the best way we can do that is through a call, I guess, where everyone can attend. The only thing we can do it like marketing, maybe.
Thoughts.
Thoughts.
On one hand, we could set up the meetings in our Zoom, and then there's the problem that you just mentioned. It's a global community, so that means we need to not set up one meeting. We need to set up at least probably 2 or 3 to set up our time zones.
Yeah.
And then we have to have people to run those meetings. So the way that this guy was doing it was he was saying, if you want to like mentor a peer who is trying to get started as a contributor, we'll chat amongst ourselves and set up mentoring relationships, and you'll set up a meeting at a time that works for you and the person that you're doing mentoring with.
But like, let's say there are 2 people who like both are new contributors.
All of them are new contributors. Everyone in the scenario.
Yeah. Okay. So like, if now I am just taking the figure of 2 for simplicity. So let's say there are 2 people who are new contributors and they are trying to mentor each other. Don't you think it's a little like it's a bit vague idea? Because if there is let's say maybe if there is a SIG chair or someone who has contributed before, like a person who has some sort of idea on how to actually contribute, that sort of person needs to be there to actually mentor them. Like if 2 persons both do not have any sort of idea, how they will mentor each other.
So that's why this is called a peer mentoring program. So it would be people who are new to the contributor community talking with each other, getting together saying, I tried this SIG meeting. I didn't get anything out of it. And the other person saying, I tried this SIG meeting and I learned this. And then you say, well, I read this doc and I learned this thing. And so having people who are new help each other level up, because the maintainers of the project who are SIG chairs and stuff don't have time to mentor the number of new contributors that there are.
Yep, makes sense.
So that's mentoring. Any other questions, comments on mentoring? If you want to get involved, this is the area where we need the most help.
Like I have if you ask me, I have some plans to get involved with the Kubernetes community a bit more. Like I have some time because I recently quit my job. So the thing is, like, I want to go into a more technical role sort of a thing. So I decided to like quit the job and like fill the skill gap. Because it is getting a bit difficult managing my job as well as learning new skills and stuff. So, and there's a management change over my company. So that's sort of a trigger point over there. So I decided to quit and hop onto the next stage. So I like
Gotcha.
one of the things in my roadmap is to like get involved in the Kubernetes community a bit more. So as I have
Yeah.
time, so like I would also want to ask you all like what do you think? How should I go ahead with this? But yeah, like peer mentoring thing sounds interesting, but I don't know like how to actually materialize it. Like it's an idea right now, so we need to make it concrete, like so that it's an actual thing, sort of a thing. So
Yeah. Let's have a one-on-one mentoring session sometime, Arpit, to talk about what opportunities we can find in the community that might best set you up for where you want to go with your career.
Yeah. Good call.
Because we do need someone to do the peer mentoring thing. But if you want to move in a more technical direction, we can probably find other opportunities that will help you develop the skills that you want. So let's talk about it sometime later.
yep, why not?
Ping me on Slack. You know how this is.
Yeah.
And it's been really bad lately. End of the year, annual reviews and such. So
Also like I don't know, let me yeah, can we also talk about like YouTube admins, like the YouTube admin thing over here in the ContribEx, or is there a separate
yes,
meeting
we
for
will
it?
talk about that.
Yes.
Okay.
That will all be discussed.
Yeah.
Also, Arpit,
So
if you're thinking about to get this peer mentoring thing started, so I'll be happy to be added in it. So if you like to, ping in maybe in any Slack, so I'll be happy to join. Just if like my point is, if you are thinking to get it started, yeah, I think if you like ping somewhere that we are getting this thing started and we're looking for new contributors. So I think that would be a good start for the new contributors who are like likely to join the meeting. Maybe like they can give a
Yep.
thumbs up or yeah.
this already happened once, deja vu. So
Oh,
Arnab and Arpit go to the new contributors channel. Kubernetes new contributors is the name of the channel in Slack. There's a thread there where the person I mentioned before started a thread on, do you want to be part of this peer mentoring program?
okay.
So both of you go there and
I am
see
trying to
if you
find
can
that
chat with him.
thread. Yeah.
So like I the idea I have over here is to like if we want to get it like if we actually want to get it through, then there needs to be some sort of mechanism where actually we know like new contributors are actually attending this thing, right? So when we talk about peer mentoring session, sort of a thing, like mechanism means we can also have a. I am not audible.
No, you're good. You're good. I just have opinions.
Okay. Oh, okay.
That's one way to put it.
Okay. That's fine. So let me tell you my idea in this case. Again, this is like if we start a thread over there, uh, Kubernetes operates in two way, either in sort of meetings or on Slack asynchronously. This is what I get till now. So either way, if we want to do this, there are two ways. Either we do it asynchronously, where we have a channel, like the new contributors channel is already there, right? So already contributors can communicate over there, or we can have, let's say, bi-weekly or like a monthly call, that sort of a thing, where the only reason I said it's being monthly, because so that we can have something that contributors know, okay, this thing is real. So thoughts on that? Because
Yeah.
if we just want that new contributors can talk to each other, we already have a channel on Slack over there, right?
Yeah, we do. And people aren't using it.
There's
So
13,000 people in that channel, so yeah.
Yeah. Here it is.
yeah, so like maybe a monthly meeting kind, like it's act as a reminder that there's a new contributor peer thing going on. You can hop onto the meeting and then discuss it. Then you can have it next month. But still, this thing needs folks to like run it. That is
How many
one
times
thing.
have you heard me say that? Let me grab the link here. I found the link thread. Here is the link to the thread on Slack.
Oh, thank you so much, because I could not find it in all my searches. Oh, it was back in October. Okay, that's why I couldn't find it.
The pace of Kubernetes.
Even I can't keep up.
Yeah.
Half the time.
So read through that thread.
Okay, that
We
is
are. Go
which
ahead.
I'm not aware of. This thread, right? I was not really aware of.
Shocking. I am shocked.
Nah.
I'm not shocked. Not at all.
No, because I'll tell you, it's really difficult to understand where, what particular, uh, these particular communities having what Slack is going on for what particular purpose. Right now, I have joined almost uh, 25 plus or 30 Slacks, and it's really, difficult to see where exactly what's going on.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We are one of the largest, if not the largest, Slack in the world. So that'll happen.
Also, like if I remember correctly, there was also a discussion on shifting to Discord, right? Back.
We only have
Like
20
way back.
minutes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I can't go over all of that drama in this time. It's not something that we want to do.
No. And it was headed off at the pass, thankfully, by Betty Junrod. I don't know how to say her last name, over at Salesforce, thankfully. So yeah.
Yes. So check out that thread. I think we should move on with the rest of the agenda for this meeting and then come back to this if folks want to discuss it a little bit more. Because I love that all of you new contributors are on here and there are many problems and I really want to help you with as much of them as I can. But I am one person who is a manager at Google in the middle of review season, so there's not a lot I can do for you. So we can have a discussion in as much time as we have. And you can always ping me on Slack, but note that I am a manager at Google in the middle of review season, so I'm not very good about answering messages right now. The person who started that actually sent me a message like 2 weeks ago that I still haven't responded to. It wasn't about that. That's why I didn't respond to it. Anyway, let's move on in the agenda. Comms. We need to do NCO comms.
Yes. Swathi and Susan. Susan will be back Friday, I think. Avni's here, but Swathi and Susan are on vacation.
Of course. Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Any other comms things that we want to bring up in this meeting? Or
I don't think so.
There's the blog.
I have YT admin thing to discuss if
we can move on
to
that. Yeah, there's one other thing that I could talk about with comms, but there's no point to it. Let's talk about moderation and media. So there's 2 areas of moderation and media that it sounds like we should talk about today. Moderation and media includes Zoom, Slack, YouTube, calendar issues, and mailing lists. And so there's a bunch of issues with Zoom right now and also YouTube. I know that Arpit wants to start with YouTube. Chris, do you have an opinion about starting with YouTube versus Zoom?
I have no opinion.
Okay, let's talk about YouTube. Arpit.
Like, what is YouTube versus Zoom? Is it?
They're different websites.
Okay.
They're different companies. One of them is owned by Google.
So if you want to do a Zoom meeting, we can do a Zoom meeting. And that would get auto-published through, pipeline.
Yeah. So
assuming-
actually,
okay.
I want to talk about that. Recently,
Okay.
there's a request from SIG scheduling, I guess. So they are actually facing difficulty in accessing the one password shared vault, and I don't think all the YouTube admins have access to that as well. So I
No,
want to
that's probably
create
accurate.
I want to create a automation setup for them, but they are unable to give me their Zoom credentials, and they told me that they are in the one password shared like Kate's one password shared vault, but till now I didn't get it. Like they are also not able to log in into that. So like I'm
To
wondering,
YouTube or Zoom?
no, to their one password shared vault where they have their
Okay.
Zoom credentials. So
Yep. It's a SIG ContribEx chair issue. So SIG ContribEx chairs have access to one password. There's all of these interconnected pieces of like
Things.
Zoom meetings, use Zapier to get published to YouTube. And then in order to log into Zoom, you have all of your passwords stored in one password. So there's several different pieces, and the authority to access them is all managed separately.
Which it
okay.
should be for one password, something like that should be highly controlled. Yes.
Yes, because that has a lot of very sensitive information in it.
Yeah, I
So if you
often
need help with
worry
one
about logging
password,
up on my phone.
yeah, if you need
Yeah,
help with one password, that's a SIG ContribEx chairs issue. So ping the chairs in SIG ContribEx Slack.
If only I knew one of those.
So like I would also like to know, apart from say ContribEx case, like do anybody else have access to it, or like just say ContribEx case?
What level of access?
Yeah, that's the
Like
big
just to
question.
view, like view the credentials, like
View
for
the
YouTube admins,
credentials of which piece?
Yes.
like
It's multiple parts. It's not
okay,
all in one
so
Which
place.
SIG?
yeah, so like let's say in this case I require credentials for SIG scheduling, like the Zoom credentials for SIG scheduling specifically
So
to set up the automation.
the six scheduling leads should have access to an account via one password. If they can't get into one password, yeah. So
That is part
ContribEx
of the
chairs need
SIG
to get
lead
involved.
onboarding, is that we
Yes.
give SIG leads access to one password.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if
Should there
they
be a
can't get in for
vault?
some reason, yeah.
Should there be a vault
Yeah,
within
so there's a
Zoom?
thread on
within-
Slack. I can
I think there's
actually
another
send
question
you.
here of should there be a vault within one password of the Zoom, of various types of Zoom
Counts.
credentials?
Yeah. Huh.
Just maybe a different question, but typically we would expect, SIG leads to own the Zoom credentials for their specific piece of Zoom.
Hi.
How's it
Hi,
going?
Mario.
We lost 2 glasses of Mirabelle marmalade and 1 glass of blueberry marmalade. We could save 8 other glasses.
This
Well.
is a much better problem for us to discuss.
It's very straightforward compared to one password and accounts and everything else we got going on.
Yeah.
So where are we?
So
We
Arpit is
are-
trying to help out SIG scheduling, you said, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
With a Zoom issue, and he's like, I don't have access to see your Zoom credentials in one password.
So
And we're like,
they
yes,
are trying to set up a new playlist. They are trying to set up a new playlist for their Zoom meetings, and like YouTube admins are responsible for setting that up. But we need the specific Zoom credentials for the meetings to set up the automation, which I have asked them, but apparently looks like they are unable to log in.
In
Log
one
into
password.
one pass. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a one password issue on that. So SIG ContribEx leads.
It's on us.
Yeah. Could you have them ping in SIG ContribEx Slack, or you ping in SIG ContribEx Slack on their behalf and
Tag them
get us all
in. Yeah.
connected?
Yeah. Then we can basically resend their one password or we can re-trigger sending them their one password credentials.
I can like ping you in the thread if that's work.
Oh, it's already in SIG ContribEx. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Um,
Can you
Publish.
can you just
Click the
ping
little
me?
checkbox. Also send to SIG ContribEx, like
Yeah,
just with your
and
update.
then just mention me.
or all of us. We need like an alias for SIG ContribEx leads or something.
We have since yesterday.
Do we? Oh,
Yeah.
since
Since yesterday.
yesterday. I was like, I'm pretty sure I checked recently and there wasn't one. Never mind. Very good.
Like what? Like what it is?
Add
ContribEx leads?
ContribEx minus leads.
Thank you, Mario. You are
No,
a
this was
champion.
Nabarun. This was Nabarun.
Thank you, Nabarun. You're also a champion.
ContribEx.
Right.
So which point are we currently at?
I think we're
in
stumbling
moderation in
upon-
media. We skipped over contributor documentation, as we do.
Yeah.
We didn't even do the thing.
Basically, for moderation and media, Kessler, when you left yesterday, we more or less agreed, and we still need your agreement, but we want to, there's no longer sub-projects for Zoom, Slack, YouTube, calendar, mailing list, whatever. It's like your moderation, there's a moderation sub-project which includes all of them, and if you're a moderation sub-project lead, you get access to all of it.
I like it.
Because we don't have people.
I am totally fine moderating all the things, I guess.
The problem is with the Zoom admin, Chris, is that
yes. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting that.
we ran out of accounts, and we need one more account. We requested more accounts, but most of CNCF stuff it was post KubeCon, when the people returned, they basically immediately left for
vacations or
Open
Source Summit.
The Japan Summit, which meant that everyone is now in Japan. So I hope that we hear back from them at some point before Christmas. I have my last meeting with Jiffy next week, which is technically not an official meeting where I can bring this up, but I will do it anyway.
This is how shit gets done.
Yeah. So basically, as soon as we have an admin account, what we also want to do, and Chris, maybe that is something that you then can trigger, is currently all of the automation for YouTube upload is linked to Nigel's account. So Nigel has his private account inside of our Zoom, and all of the automation for the upload is running over his account, and I would rather have it running over the
There's tons of jobs in ours app here. I thought we cleared out.
Nope. Nope. We
Okay,
don't have that. I basically Chad gave me a KT for Zapier recently. So he shared the login credentials with me, and that is the contributor's email to log in into Zapier, not Nigel's personal email.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
I was about to say,
then
I have Nigel's password if need be.
Because then we can technically clean this up.
Yes.
I will have a look into it and figure it out, hopefully.
So
because then we could potentially remove Nigel's account and use Nigel's account to be the new moderation account, and then have it running over a mailing list, and then I would basically add all of the moderators to the mailing list.
I mean, that sounds reasonable to begin with.
Something isn't adding up here. I see nothing in Nigel's account that's turned on right now.
I guess I can demonstrate about it. Like Nigel's account has no automations for YouTube anymore. It's a separate account.
Okay.
So wait, is it different than the Kubernetes official Zapier
No.
account?
It's
Okay.
just let me pull out my. So the email ID which we are using to log into Zapier is contributors@kubernetes.io.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's where everything should be.
Yeah.
So wait a second. Which account am I logged in?
The joys of joys. Which Zapier? I only have 6 accounts in Zapier. That's all. So yeah, based on what I'm seeing in Nigel's account, nothing in there is enabled for doing anything.
Okay, so my account that I'm currently logged in is contributors@kubernetes.io.
Okay,
And that's
cool.
that's the global admin account.
Yes.
And yeah, so basically and then I have
I'm usually logged in as SIG ContribEx, but I am not at the moment. I need to do that.
yeah, but this is then the SIG ContribEx account, which only is a member account, right?
Yes, that's the one I usually log in as, not the global admin as you are.
Yeah, I
realize
just
there
never
was
logged
a sub
out.
account.
Yep.
There is because
very
it's the mailing list account. So
Right.
because otherwise we would have the meetings on the. Then where is? But when I last looked, there was an account from Nigel in there. Yeah.
Where
P.
are you
Nigel
looking?
Brown. I can also share. Can someone give me host, please?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I got you.
Oh, Chasm got it.
It's me. When I log in as SIG ContribEx, it makes you automatically co-host. It's really convenient.
And takes it away from everyone else.
You're the owner.
No, it makes you
You're the
co-host.
because you're the owner of the meeting.
Yeah.
Basically, what we have is we have P. Nigel Brown plus
in
automation.
Zoom. Okay.
In Zoom, I am talking about Zoom accounts, and the automation for Zoom, I believe, is still tied to Nigel's account, and that's something that I want to resolve.
Yes, that needs to be resolved.
But we've got a Hanoi Tower problem where we need another account to move things over to.
Well, this says the account is.
We have 0 available accounts, and I'm sorry that it's in German, but it's taking the browser language.
Yeah. I think we can all figure out German based on the thing.
So we have 0 accounts available.
Yep.
But we already open. I mean, we need anyway accounts because we have, I believe, 2 more working groups that are in the making that needs accounts eventually, and we cleaned up accounts.
Mm-hmm.
And the
we already
idea
did clean up.
Yep.
Yeah. So basically, the idea would be that we create a moderators at Kubernetes.io, and moderators.kubernetes.io basically gets a owner role. So basically, we give them a role that is close to. So we give them an admin role. So the owner role will stay with ContribEx leads, and the admin role will go to the moderators and Zoom admins, and then you can basically do whatever. As soon as we have an account.
We have 4
so
minutes
I don't
left.
think it's everything, but there's a big chunk of things that are going through that account for sure.
Anyway, we also looked. We had a call with CNCF staff regarding LFX. LFX needs some more features. What is convenient and what we tested, and that's actually something that works. Kaslin, we can invite mailing lists in a mailing list in LFX meetings.
That would be so nice.
Yes, it would.
I create. You received an invite, I believe, for our ContribEx leads meeting. and this is based in LFX, and this was when I tested it, and I basically just put in the mailing list as a user. So what we could potentially do for now, we could move the leads meeting to LFX, because then we can add users. The only problem that we have, if you get added to the leads mailing list, you will not get the invite. This is something that we need to figure out.
Yeah,
And this is
that's a big
something
issue.
where Rian and me will look at it next year. How we can basically make sure that people get invited. Because technically we would need to move the mailing lists to LFX, which we can't do because we need groups. So we need an automation that basically forwards you the invite to all of the events based on the Kubernetes IO mailing list. And also, I don't want to migrate mailing lists again.
Because we still haven't finished that the first time, I think.
Exactly. It's still not finished. Yeah.
Yeah. But we have some more control with the Bevy solution through the Linux Foundation, it sounds like. So maybe we could actually work these problems out.
Yeah, and I watched that meeting recording. Thank you for sharing that. My understanding is the way the videos flow, like they'll just get dumped unlisted into YouTube. So we'll need to tweak Zapier to pick them up from the unlisted phase and put them in the right places.
Yeah.
So we got to figure that out.
We need to make sure that invites are working, because otherwise this is a problem if people join mailing list later.
I need to drop for another meeting. Sorry.
Thanks for being here. There was a question in the SIG ContribEx Slack from Sandeep about the transition to Bevy. He pinged me to ask what the status was, and I was like, I think we're still discussing it. So sounds like that's accurate. Is that correct? I can respond in the SIG ContribEx.
I am not aware of any Bevy movement to Bevy.
Okay.
So basically, when Sandeep brought this up in the ContribEx meeting in APEC, it was the first time that I ever heard of it.
I think Bevy is the name of the Linux Foundation meeting platform, isn't it? Isn't it based on Bevy?
It's also Zoom. You still get a Zoom. It's creating Zoom meetings.
Yeah.
That's why I was confused, because it's projectadmin.lfx.linux foundation. And by the way, Kesslin, you already have access to the Kubernetes project in there.
Oh, great. If I could do something to help with that, that would be nice. All right, so we are at time. Everyone learned so much and is so excited, right? Thank you all for joining today. I hope that you enjoyed the chaos. If you want to get more involved with more stuff going on in SIG ContribEx, the communications team meets every Friday at 8 a.m. Pacific time. We tend to have a bit more actionable stuff over there. This meeting is about a lot of these kind of details of how the community works. Hope you enjoyed the show. And if you have any questions, feel free to ping us on Slack. We're always happy to help. Whether we actually do or not may be dependent on whether we see it or how much time we have. So don't be afraid to ask again. All right. Thanks, everyone. See you on Slack and see you the next time we have this meeting, which I think will be in January.
Yes.
Yeah. See ya.
Bye.